Right. 18 November 2025. And today I'm excited to be giving you the morning updates. And this is every day at 5 a.m. Gambakwe goes live and is the most informative stream ever in Zimbabwe. So let's go. We've got so much to cover today. So today I'm going to cover mainly a story that is coming out of the H Metro newspaper. And this is probably one of the most important stories that I've seen in a while regarding the extradition of a woman. And this woman was arrested in March in Maputo at the US Embassy. So I want to show you that story, which is in the H Metro newspaper. You can go and see the full story over there. But what happened is that a woman called Tatenda Angeline Khaka has been arrested or was arrested at the US Embassy in Maputo in March. So March 2025, she was arrested and she has been extradited to Zimbabwe last week. She was then taken to court on Saturday. And this is after she stole money, 120,000 US dollars at a school. So she was a school accountant or a school bursar at Acacia Junior School. She stole the money in 2021 in January. She fled Zimbabwe in February 2022, I guess. That is when the school found out that this money was missing. But she last left the school in February. So that's when they saw that the money was missing. She excused herself and she went to Mozambique, where she stayed for all those years. And then in March, she thought that she could go and apply for a visa and leave Mozambique for the United States of America. However, when she got there, they obviously had information that she was wanted by Interpol and she was arrested. So what you should know is that if you commit a crime in Zimbabwe and you're on the Interpol wanted list, you can be arrested anywhere where they find you, including at an embassy. So this is what has happened. But who is this school? Who owns this school? So this school, after I've done some research, is connected to Exodus and Company. So it means Exodus and Company is somehow connected to this school, a beautiful school in Harare. So that is Acacia Junior School, amazing school. Check it out here. So you can see, well done, well constructed, one of the most well constructed schools in Zimbabwe. And it's a junior school. Check it out. You can go over there and see it. These guys have got a lot of money. So she's appeared in court and unfortunately facing a long time in jail. $120,000 stolen in March in 2021 and only arrested in March. And she was right here next door to us in Mozambique. Then let's go to a related story. Nyokema Bunu appeared in court yesterday. So let's get that banner out. So Nyokema Bunu appeared in court yesterday and his case was postponed to the 2nd. And that is also for fraud. So the matter is a fraud case or two fraud cases according to Apostle Makore. There are now two fraud cases against Nyokema Bunu. That is one for the sofas and one for the residual stands. So yesterday I advised you that Nyokema Bunu was supposed to apologize to Mnangagwa. However, for some strange reason, heavy security was deployed at the court and he was not able to record the video or the audio in which he was supposed to apologize to Mnangagwa. It seems someone who doesn't want him to apologize to Mnangagwa. Crazy enough, I've never seen such security. According to people who were there, the security was so much that you could not get to Nyokema Bunu. So many security of South Africa came there as they were also expecting that there was going to be unrest. But Sarawaka has explained, if you go to Sarawaka channel, go there and see what he said. He said that they did not intend to disrupt that court proceeding. However, South African police were not taking any chances, and no one was able to get to Nyoka Mabunu. He was not able to record the apology that he was supposed to give to Mnangagwa. So what is expected is that Nyoka Mabunu will be deported. According to Apostle Makore, who talked to him, he went and visited him, and he says it is expected that Nyoka Mabunu will be deported to Zimbabwe. So I do not know how that is going to work. Go and check out the video that has just been done by Apostle Makore about 4 hours ago, in which he gives more detail. So Nyoka Mabunu, very important. If he goes to Zimbabwe, he will be obviously, information will be extracted from him. They will try to extract information on who he was working with, what they were working about, all that. So it's very important for him, for certain people, for him to stay in South Africa. If he goes to Zimbabwe, there will be some exposures. And then Themba Mliswa has overnight released a document showing that the Catholic Church in Zimbabwe has denied any connection to the land which he is accusing General Chiwenga of taking. So you can go and check out the actual letter from the Catholic Church, and he's accusing Chiwenga, and he's also accusing George Charamba of being part of this scheme of taking land from people that had already paid for it and using it for their own personal gain. I don't understand how Chiwenga is connected to it. I know that the Catholic bishop have written the letter, but how is Chiwenga connected to it? Very important to understand. And then let's go to Sevia Kasukuwere Suloya has joined ZANU-PF. You can see him here. Sorry, you can see her. She is her. Jacqueline Sunday over there at a ZANU-PF inter-district meeting together with Rex Midzi. They are sitting together. She has obviously jumped ship to ZANU-PF. A lot of people are jumping ship to ZANU-PF. I do not understand why they're doing it. And today I'm going to get one of the people that have jumped ship to ZANU-PF to come here and explain to us what it is all about. Maybe they are looking for top soup for ED. Top soup for ED. Then Minnie, one of my favorite people. I like it. She has arrived in Bangkok. So she is going to be attending to or supervising our Miss Universe Zimbabwe, Lishanda Brendan Moyas. So Lishanda Brendan Moyas is going to be contesting on the 21st at Bangkok, where Zimbabwe is also participating. And Minnie was talking. I actually wanted to see Minnie talking because I like her so much. So let's see what she's saying right now. When she arrived a few hours ago, I think she arrived about 7 hours ago in Thailand. So let's see what she said when she arrived over there very quickly.
So we just arrived in Thailand, Bangkok today to support Miss Universe Zimbabwe 2025 Lishanda Moyas. The girl needs our support, and at home Zimbabweans must vote and vote, because there are some titles that come with the related to the way the countries vote. So without that support,
okay, fantastic. So you can go check out Minnie. She's over there at Herald Zimbabwe. So go check out Herald Zimbabwe. Herald Zimbabwe doing very well. It's one of the newspapers that you guys need to support. They are running training courses for journalists. So if you go to their website right now and you want to become a filmmaker, you want to become a journalist, go over there and study. This is the best career to take. Your child, instead of sending them to varsity, send them to this course here. They'll do so well. So 2026 February intake, go over there. This certificate has got more value than anything else. Myself, Gambakwe, that's all I work, journalism. I don't work anything else. In the morning, that's all I wake up to do. During the day, at night, then of course I run my IT companies. I do a bit of marketing here and there. This is the future. So if you want to do something and your child is completed A level or O level, send them over here and they will learn a lot and a lot of the people that I know have also attended this course. So go over there, and then Gio Pomona has shown some stunning pictures of Harare. I found it very interesting to watch Harare the way it is looking. This place has not changed for a long time. So Gio Pomona has been cleaning Harare. If you want to have some nostalgia and you want to see what it looks like near the Parliament of Zimbabwe, in the Harare CBD, go and browse those pictures. They're very nice pictures over there by the flyover. I last walked at the flyover 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. So go over there and check it out. And then let's see what else. We've got a sad story. Guys, this is just coming less than 4 hours ago. We have seen the driver of the commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces who passed away. And the videos have now emerged of Chiutsi. That is our CDF's driver. And what is showing here is when he passed away in that accident, it was so bad. The accident was so bad. However, ambulances did not show up. So no ambulance showed up until members of the public had to pick up the bodies and put them in the boot of the car and drive them away. So these guys, that actually 2 people who passed away in this accident. And you can see that they were to be put, the bodies were put at the back of a Honda Fit and then carried away. That is the driver, personal driver of the commander of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces. No transport. Our country is going through a lot. Guys, all those ambulances that were donated by Wikino, where are they? Where are the ambulances? Why are our people getting to this point? Especially someone who is connected to such a high level person. And you could see the guys carrying the bodies and putting them into the boot of that Honda Fit. So sad to see and unfortunate. Then Mnangagwa has sent off 4 ambassadors, 1 to the USA, and I think you will see details here. They've sent out these new ambassadors of Zimbabwe. Whose tie do I like the most? The guy on the right, I think that's Mona there. Good job. Mnangagwa is not wearing a tie. He's tired of tying his neck, but the rest of the ambassadors, different ties. We need a Zimbabwean tie. So whoever is Minister of Foreign Affairs, we need a Zimbabwean tie that is going to be worn by the ambassadors, or 2 or 3 of them. Design them. We've got a nice cloth. And I think also for Lishanda Moyes, we need some national cloth for a swimsuit. We don't want some generic thing over there. Then obviously nurse training has now been a big issue. Many people are wanting to be nurses, and this is resulting in massive corruption. So what the government of Zimbabwe said is that they are going to remove or scrap salaries for nurses. So if you're a nurse, they are going to scrape your salaries. You're not going to be paid anymore to be a student nurse. You just go, you become a student nurse, you study like a normal student, and you go home. And that is how it is going to be, because many people are now so corrupt over this particular issue. Then let's go to South Africa. The G20 is becoming quite a circus. 5 of the top presidents are not coming. So that is United States is not coming, China is not coming, Russia is not coming, Argentina is not coming. I don't know which is the other one, but 5 of the top presidents are not coming. They're sending representatives, and that is out of 20. So you can already see that if you don't have a top 5 presidents, what do you have? It's a total mess. Then we have the sad story of the 2 children that were involved in a tragic accident last week in Durban. So the young girl on the left is Apile, and the young boy on the right is Apelele. These are twins. So they were playing at a flat in the central Durban, sorry. And they went into a disused lift that was not working. And then the lift crashed down the shaft. So the young boy on the left, the twin, passed away immediately. And the young girl on the left was in a coma for a month and has now gotten out of the coma. So she went out of the coma yesterday. A very tragic situation with the disused buildings around Durban. Most of the buildings, they're not in a good state at all. In fact, Central Durban, Central Joburg, most of the buildings, they are a disaster. Especially if you go to Johannesburg. Don't make the mistake. If you come to South Africa, don't walk around in the city. There are so many abandoned, hijacked, and criminals lurking around everywhere. They are trying to clean up now for G20. But this particular case shows how bad the buildings are, not maintained, and resulting in this tragic accident. Then in terms of business, Jubilee Metals has been given permission to sell to One Chrome. So Jubilee Metals is now going to be moving totally to Zambia, where they are going to be going into copper. So copper as a commodity is used a lot in the new systems, in AI, in all these systems. And Chrome is not doing well because of the heavy investment and lack of electricity. So they are moving and they've been allowed to sell, and the exit in South Africa, now going to Zambia, where they are going to be focusing on copper. So that is Jubilee Metals there. And then the chicken company, Astral, has reported their results. 20 billion in revenue. You can see it here, 22 billion in revenue. Last year, they had 20 billion in revenue. So chickens can give you a lot of money, but this is a massive operation. One of the biggest producers of chickens, that is 22 billion in revenue. And then let's go to commodities. I want to show you guys what's happening with gold. Gold is crashing. So if you're in gold, you must know that gold is crashing. So let's see what's happening with gold. I want to quickly show you my screen. Let me see if I can find my gold screen. So let me share my entire screen here. Am I able to share it? Am I able to share it? Let's see. Let's share window. And then I want to share my gold screen. Okay, I'm not going to share it. I'll just go and take a screenshot. So give me a second. I'll show you what has been happening to gold. And last night, gold went to almost 4,000. And right now, as I speak, it's crashing. So gold, if you're in gold, listen very carefully, because I know you guys are in gold mining. The next year is going to be very different. So let me show you what's happening to gold. So currently, I'm shorting gold, and this is how it's looking. So this is the chart. Let me stop the sharing. Right. There is the chart for gold right now. One moment. So last night, it went from around 40, 90 something, and went down to almost 4,000. That is gold over there. Right, there is a gold chart. And then I'll show you Bitcoin. Bitcoin also crashing, and also the US 30. So check out this gold chart. So over the past few months, you can see that gold was going up, 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 and it went up there. That was the top. The top was 4,357. So gold went down, and now we are at 4,000 almost. So what's happening is the price of gold is not going to stay up for a long time. You are going to see it going down. So make your decisions carefully. When you think of how to invest, make your decisions carefully. And then similarly with the Bitcoin, Bitcoin is very interesting because Bitcoin has been going down for a very long time. Like since October, Bitcoin has been going down. So be aware of these investments. However, in the long run, Bitcoin is going to do very well. Unfortunately for gold, they've ran so much and so hard, and I don't think gold has got anything left. What we're looking at here is probably the end of the gold run. Remember, gold came from 16 something in the past 3 years. So they have gone down, they've gone up crazy, and now they are just about to go down. So let me show you the Bitcoin chart so that you understand what's going on. A little second here. These are very important things, and there are people that know more than me, but I can show you the chart. So look at the Bitcoin chart over here. So Bitcoin went up, 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 then down, 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 down. So that is your daily chart of gold, and make your decisions wisely. Myself, I like Bitcoin, but these commodities are doing crazy stuff over the past few months. Now let's go to newspapers. I've done Chronicle, so I've done Herald, I've done H Metro, I've done Business Day, I've done Sowetan. So let's do the Chronicle, and then let's do the Star, and then after that we'll be out. So let's start another screen here. So I'm going to just present, right? Where am I now? All right, so I'm getting confused, getting old. Right, let's go to Chronicle newspaper. All right, there's the Chronicle of today. I want to look at the story that is quite big here. So I want to look at the council's master plans. All the councils of Zimbabwe have got a master plan, and these are going to be subjected to 90-day scrutiny. And then let's look at other things here. Same advert I gave you. If you want your child to do well, let them study at some papers here. They're going to do well. And then Chiwenga is going to be appearing at the Zimbabwe 2025 Annual Consumer Conference. And he's going to be obviously a guest of honor. Who else is going to be there? Mangaliso Ndlovu, Zinyanduka, Miss Zinyanduka, Mwemba, Kuvarika, and Mugaga. So these are the people who are going to be there. And what is the venue? I'm looking at the venue here. What is the venue? I'm not seeing the venue. It's me, guys. I'm not seeing it. That is the Consumer Protection Commission. So I don't know why I'm not seeing the venue here. It's quite hard for me to find it. Combating proliferation of counterfeit products for enhanced industrial competitiveness and consumer safety for realization of Vision 2030. So I don't know where this is because I'm not seeing it. But that is just me not knowing what to look at. Then let's look at other things here. Warriors win in Qatar. Amazing stuff. That has never happened. So victory has been missing for 13 long months. Not even Lesotho could be beaten. Last night in Doha, the Warriors finally broke the run and won it 2-1 over Qatar. So Zimbabwe doing a good job. I like this uniform. Great job. I wonder who is supplying this uniform. This is Puma. Good job, guys. I like it. And then let's go to other things. Let's see who haven't I covered. The Star newspaper. Let's see the Star newspaper, and then we're out because we need to be quick. So much to cover. You can see it's like action-packed. It's so action-packed that even me, I'm starting to sweat from all the action that I'm getting over here. All right, let's look at the Star newspaper. Removing Ramaphosa will be a grave mistake. So, guys, there is a big thing happening right now. In South Africa, they are looking at removing their president, Ramaphosa. And yesterday, there were protests in front of the ANC calling for the removal of Ramaphosa for various reasons. But Gayton Mackenzie has turned out to be one of the biggest supporters of Ramaphosa, and it's very topical over here. Ramaphosa is expected to resign or step down after the G20 summit, and I don't know if that's going to happen. Then we've got the UNISA lecture, which is going to be taking place at the ZK Matthews Hall, and that is during the G20 summit. Then let's see what else is here. If there's anything of interest, let's look at the pictures very quickly. Let's look at the market. Oxford say green investments could create 70,000 jobs. And then let's see what else is here. Citrus industry welcomes US tariff exemption on SA orange exports. So after AfriForum lobbied, there's no more going to be any tariffs on US oranges. All right, I think this is most of what I wanted to see in this newspaper. Let's go to our people. Let's go to Facebook, and I'm going to start with the woman with the hair. the most amazing hair in Zimbabwe, that is Chido Sanyatwe. She's got so much beautiful hair. People love it. So she's talking about the husband. Beyond his ministerial role, he is a devoted husband, loving father, cherished friend, and accomplished farmer, known for his ability to bring people together. Musoja. So he's a soldier. That is Sanyatwe over here. And he's a minister. His wife is a deputy minister. 2 ministers in one house. How many bodyguards? 20 bodyguards. And then let's look at Madam Boss. I love it. Let's see what she's doing in Cape Town. And I'm not in Cape Town, by the way. Kunoko, Australia. Those who know Fekwa easy. She's in Australia now. Amazing stuff. She's moving around. I like the way she's dressing. Look at her. Learn a thing from her. Learn 1 or 2 things from her. If you're in Australia, go check it out. I think she's going to be with AfriPraise in Sydney, if I'm not mistaken. So go check it out. Madam Boss, that is our national treasure. And then let's go to President Dumaboko. President Dumaboko, always updated on his page. Amazing president. 1 million followers now. Amazing. Congratulations to Tokyo Modise on a decisive victory in Kalagadi South by-elections. So this is the election that they did, a by-election. And then let's go to President Akande Chilema over here. President Akande Chilema, hi, afternoon. I had a fruitful phone call with U.S. Secretary for State Marco Rubio, where we discussed mutually beneficial issues. So America, the United States, and Zambia, very good relationship. And look at that phone call. That is a real phone call, not a WhatsApp call. That is amazing. Good job, President Akande Chilema. He's going to have a long, long period in office. 2 more terms to go. 2 more terms. Yes, that is amazing. And then let's go to, who else to go to here? We haven't covered. Who is on Facebook that we normally cover? Let's look at Oppo. What is Oppo saying? Anomborasika Oppo. But these days, mostly is fine. I want people to understand something about social media. Don't be confused by what you see online. If elections are held on social media, wara. So go check out that long story by Oppo. And then let's see what else. Gala for 2 million. So much that is covering. You understand everything. You follow Oppo. And then let's go to SADC. SADC, what is SADC saying today? SADC is saying gives SADC Botswana. So they had another conference that SADC always does conferences. There's no work there to be done. Honest, there's no work to be done. What kind of work could you do at SADC except to have conference, have coffee, move around, stand around at the window? The worst thing about the SADC building, there is no balconies. So let me show you guys. I was at SADC. They need to redesign that building. The offices are so cramped. Like everyone is in office. I don't understand how you have office for everybody. So check out. There is no balcony at the SADC office. Nothing. So everything you do from inside. And then if you want to, let's say you want to smoke, you have to go outside and smoke. And most of the offices with that old government design, they need to change it. Take some of that 400 million from the Europeans and buy some new desks and make it look more like the Parliament of Zimbabwe. The most beautiful building in the region is the Zimbabwe Parliament building. Amazing and well done. Right, I think we've covered everything. Guys, I try to make this quick and informative. 30 minutes. I don't want to overdo it. Then I'll be back here later. I apologize for Ngonzora not showing up. I talked to Ngonzora last night. And he said he's not going to come yesterday. And we've tried to push it for the 20th. We need Ngonzora to come. Because he needs to explain what's going on, what's going to happen with the Congress. The MDC is an amazing party. We want it to work. We want the MDC to do well. And we don't want the MDC to become a joke which is not funny. So let's go to Chamisa. Chamisa appears to have traveled. I don't know if he have traveled or what. He's being, like, it's not clear. So he talked about a travel here. Okay, sorry guys if I'm not sharing. So Chamisa talked about traveling. So I don't know if he went somewhere or not. So did he go or did he not go? So what is he saying? So this is very unclear. Fellow African brothers and sisters across our great continent and beyond, it is with great hope that I draw attention to the recent gathering of minds in Portugal. So was Chamisa in Portugal, or what is it telling us? Why is this important? So this is very unclear. Very much unlike Chamisa to write a post like this. And as I said to you, Chamisa needs to understand this. People don't care about such things. 19,000 views. Normally Chamisa gets lots of views. We're talking of hundreds of thousands, 125,000 views here on his post. People should tell Chamisa what people care about. People want him to launch. When he talks about politics, people like it. When he talks about other things, no one likes it. Then let's go to President of Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa. Wa Mnangagwa, 2030, wanenge wachitonga. Wanenge wachitonga. Let's go to Wa Mnangagwa. Nothing yet, they didn't post. Then Wama Moyo, First Lady of Zimbabwe. First Lady Zimbabwe. Right, let's see what she posts. First Lady of Zimbabwe. Guys, someone tell Chiwenga to get an account. You can't be a vice president without an account. So she last posted on the 5th. Guys, I'm so worried. Something's happened to Oxley Mnangagwa. Wama Moyo, something's happened with her. We don't know what has happened. And then Themba Mliswa has posted that letter. People don't mind him anymore. 3,000 views. No one cares about Themba Mliswa anymore. He needs to come up with a real thing, not this fake thing that is coming with here. Then wa Opam Chinguri, one Twitter, yawo, one Twitter ipapo. Na wakashiri. Let's see, 14 November. That is when she last posted it. RGS. And then let's see if Mohadi is a Twitter. Let's see if Mohadi Mohadi is got a Twitter, but it's not justified. It's not verified. So I don't know if it's him or someone else. He last tweeted here in 2019. Waperwa data. Waperwa data. Wakaperwa data. Wa Mohadi. Tamangu wa Mohadi. That. Okay. Then let's go to my favorite person. Ashine Sakarumbe. She's amazing. Guys, this lady, she's the most amazing lady ever. She has posted, and I like it. She is one of the most well-known DJs in Zimbabwe. She used to be on Radio 3, I think, when I was young. And she is currently now doing gigs. So she's doing gigs in Harare. What do you think, guys? Amazing job that she's doing. She's been in the market for a very, very long time. And I think she deserves a car. Wikino, Dipiro Munu Uyo, Mota. Dipiro Munu Uyo Mota, she's doing so well. And she is one of our favorite DJs in Zimbabwe. She was at an event, a function, and she obviously did so well. Look how she's aging. That's amazing. All right. I think we've covered everything, guys. Gambakwe Media, the place where you come for all the news in the morning. When you live here, you know what's happening and you don't have to guess. And then I saw Fadzama shared something. This young lady here was appointed onto the board. Go and check it out. Go and check out Fadzai's profile over there. And then let's go to the comments. Where's M31? I told you kuti au indao. Yes, angindao. 2030 woye wa Mnangagwa wanenge wachitonga kadimo waimbira wa Mnangagwa. Okay, guys, I don't know why I'm mute now. Wa Mnangagwa 2030 wanenge wachitonga. So what's happening is that Mnangagwa has told the guys that he's no longer strong enough to go to 2030. So they need to make another plan. And therefore, they must find a leader. So they are currently working on Tagwiri. Look at other former presidents. This is the former president of Botswana, Masisi. He's got his young wife. They are enjoying, instead of worrying about meetings and all that, they are going around, they're loving it. That's what you do as a former president. You write your book, You walk around at your farm in Bikita, went up about Janet. You know, those are the things that the former president does. You don't get at 20, and then you phone one hot soup for ED, and so forth, and so forth. That's what you do as a former president. Not look at Wikno and Lulu. They're enjoying themselves, walking around. That's what you do. You eat your money. You don't bother yourself with another term in office. So Mnangagwa has told the guys that is not interested in going to 2030. You're going to see a change in the approach. So he's not going for 2030, according to the meeting that he held at Pre-Cab Farm with all the chairmen of ZANU-PF. They are trying to push Wema Billions. That is Tagwire. Also, because of the failure to build the roads by Tagwire, the government is now going to be taking over all the road construction. What has happened is that so many accidents are happening. Yesterday, there was another crash where 2 trucks collided, including an abattoir company. You saw the meat on the floor. Our roads are so bad. They slide, they got potholes. So this is terrible, and this is going to be fixed very, very soon. The government is going to take over construction. I hope they do, because it's a mess what is happening on the roads. All right, and then today is Holitein's birthday, and that is my last story. Holitein was yesterday in Johannesburg. I did see him, and he's celebrating with his wife and child. So you can see him over here celebrating with wife and child. I don't know, does he have 2 children or what? But he was celebrating at Monte Casino. So that was yesterday. Last night, he's turning 27 today on the 18th of November. So one day after the coup, that is when he was born. And then let's go to the last comment. He thought it was easy. I told him, guys, forget about the past, move with the program. I made a decision, live with it. I have lived with it. I'm living with it. M31 is gone. Gambakwe is gone. Gambakwe akabroka. Akabroka Gambakwe. All right, let's go to the sponsors. Right, our sponsor. We've got 2 sponsors now. So our first sponsor is Mve, as usual. 2 packets. You buy 2 packets, you get 1 packet for free. So these are the only genuine packets of Mve. And this special is only for November. So you've got 13 more days to go. If you buy this packet in the United States, you have to pay for the what do you call that, tariff. Unfortunately, 30%. If you're in UK, Australia, Ireland, all these other places, I'm giving you 2 for 1, free shipping, and the normal conditions. In Zimbabwe, half price. Please buy on the numbers on the screen. Just WhatsApp there, and we'll send it to you. Our second sponsor is a forensics company. If someone is stealing from you, if someone is missing, if you want an investigator, we're going to be giving you details. So their website is coming very soon, and we'll give you the red card within the next week. So we're going to do so well. And guys, obviously my office is now in Harare. My office is now, yes, venue is at the ZITF. Thank you very much, Mkoma Nelson Tembo. That is that function that is going to be addressed by Vice President Chiwenga. Tomorrow I'll give you the proper poster as it is. So as I was saying, my office is now in Harare. We're going to be doing a lot of marketing. We're going to introduce a day marketing show. We are going to be showcasing products. It's going to be like day shopping network. It's going to be so amazing. And I'm so relaxed. I'm so happy. And when I'm in Harare, don't talk to me about politics. Talk to me about business. And itu kumanyiswa nemadzikoma angu ma CIO. So now I'm doing business in Harare. And it's always a good thing. And it is also the bad. Nutara, Musoro, Jega. All right. It has been top soup. I love it. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. As I said, my favorite person here, Ajune, woman of the month, Wikno, Mutengero, Yake, Mota. She's done so well. She's been amazing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again during the day. We do one little snippet, depending on what happens. Like, share, and comment. Let's make our country great again. Zimbabwe is amazing. It just needs one more thing, a bit of spark in the leadership. And we're so close. A good day to you all.